प्रशांत नेवास्कर जी, Nitesh Kumar ji, Ratan Agrawal ji, all office bearers, respectable dignitaries and dear friends. I am really happy to interact with you because I always telling to the people the famous statement of American President John F. Kennedy that American roads are not good because America is rich, but America is rich because American roads are good. The prosperity is coming from the road. So development of infrastructure is very important. The dream of our Prime Minister to make India as Atmanirbhar Bharat and making the Indian economy of $5 trillion. For that reason, we need to develop our good infrastructure, world standard infrastructure in the country. Today in India, we are the 5th largest economy in the world. And our aim is to become with at least 3rd number, and that is the reason that we need to develop agriculture, industry and service sector. As far as the present GDP growth is concerned, 12% is coming from agriculture, 22 to 24% is from the manufacturing sector, and 52 to 54% from the service sector. The most important thing is, if we want good industry, trade and business, the most important thing is the infrastructure we need to develop of international standard. The infrastructure is water, power, transport and communication. Without that, we cannot get investment. Without investment, we cannot get industry. Without industry, we cannot create employment potential and growth. And without employment potential and growth, we cannot eradicate the poverty. And for that reason, it is a time that we need to develop good infrastructure in the country. Now the problem is that before 47 and after 47, India at that time we have the economic thought process, the communism, socialism and liberal economy. That was the approach of many stakeholders at that time. Now you just understand, the socialist and communist movement is now as long as is closed in India. Now at that time everyone was to be a fashion to become a communist, but now the communist party, either rightist or leftist, though they don't have any relevance in the politics. But now after communism and communist philosophy, even Russia and China, they are also very liberal. The development in China is because of non-residential Chinese. They invest huge amount for the development of China, and the Chinese government accepted the liberal economy and public-private investment, and by which they are increasing the growth. Now in the Russia, the same way they are working. First of all, our ambition is to eradicate the poverty. The last man of the society who is socially, economically, educationally backward, who don't have houses, don't have food, don't have cloth, they are God for us, or we need to work for them. And that is the socio-economic thinking of Pandit Dindal Upadhyay, which is famously known as Antyodaya. The social economic thinking of Antyodaya is the most important commitment for our party, and it is to be a great mission for all of us. Now today, if we need to make the welfare of the poor people who are socially, economically, educationally backward, we need to develop industry. Without industry, we cannot offer employment potential. Without making good economy, we cannot implement the welfare schemes. And for that reason, this is the time for India that we need to increase the speed of our economy. And there are most important thing is, at the time of 47, the 90% of the population belongs to rural agriculture and tribal India. And today 30% of the population is migrated from the rural agriculture and tribal India. What is the reason? Because in the rural agriculture, tribal and forest area, we don't have sustainable development. We don't have employment, reasonable employment. We don't have good roads. We have a problem of water, power, transport and communication. We have a problem of education and health services. And for that reason, people migrated from the rural India to urban India. And there was a lot of big problem related in urban India. So today we need to reduce the gap between urban India and rural India. For that reason, I always tell it to the people that today we need to develop agro-economy, rural economy, tribal economy and forest economy. I will request all of you, because you are working, the experience, your research is going to helpful for India. New innovation and research is the strength for the country. So today I always tell you people that two important philosophies. One is innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices. We name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the other important philosophy which very much like to me, touching to my heart, that is no material is waste and no person is waste. It is depending upon the appropriate technology. It is depending upon the appropriate vision of the leadership that you can convert waste into wealth. And today, for that reason, we need government funds, government budget. But there are limitations. So today, we need public-private investment in the all sectors which are very important for development of India, and particularly rural agriculture, tribal and forest India. I will request you, we need to concentrate on Jal, Jameen, Jungle and Janwar. There is a huge potential. I am giving the example. In 1952, one of the Gir cow which was given to Brazil, and they developed, now they have got the Gir cows getting 60 liter milk per day. And now we have started embryo transfer. And bull from that cow, the name is Torando, his semens we have taken to India. And if it is given to our cow of 2 liter, we get the gori of 20 liter. And that is the reason that now we have the technology of embryo transfer, by which in the 3 times we can change the even Jersey and Houston we can convert into Deshi breed, Indian breed. So we can increase the quantity of the milk and we can make the economic viability between that. So there are huge technology, particularly in the forest. Now we are working on bamboo. In India we have got a project in Numaligarh in Assam where we are making bioethanol from bamboo. And now we can add 20% ethanol. Now Numaligarh refinery is giving petrol and diesel to Bangladesh. So when the managing director of Numaligarh refinery was with me, I was telling him, why you are not adding 20% ethanol into the petrol and giving to Bangladesh? It is a win-win situation. It will reduce the cost of the petrol in Bangladesh and it will create employment potential in the area of the northeast area for transport of bamboo, plantation of bamboo, and creates thousands of lakhs of employment is given to the people of that part. So anywhere there are hundreds of technology where we can make rural agriculture, tribal economy sustainable, and with sustainable development we can increase the growth rate and also the GDP contribution and create more employment potential in that area. I am giving you the small example that is of Mathura. In Mathura, when I was water resource minister, we had taken one project, taking 80 MLD sludge, very west water of the Mathura. We have designed a project in hybrid annuity. The 40% is given by grant in aid from the government and 60% is from the investor. The Triveni Engineering is the company. They won the contract. And now Indian Oil in Refinery in Mathura is taking that water, giving 20 crore rupees per year. The project is economically viable and today we resolve the problem of 80 MLD sludge. What I want to tell you, that even in solid waste management and liquid waste management, we can make the economy of 5 lakh crores. Today we are using 30 lakh ton of municipal waste in the construction of UR2 ring road of Delhi, already we have used, and 25 to 30 lakhs ton of municipal waste in Dolero Ahmedabad highway. So today by segregating municipal solid waste, we get aluminium, we get metals and glass. And from that organic waste, we can make green hydrogen. From the waste water, we can make green hydrogen. And hydrogen is the futuristic fuel. Presently, we are importer of the energy. But by hydrogen, we will be the exporter of the hydrogen. So today, this type of the technology we have, lot of technology we have. We have time constraint. But I can tell you hundreds of technology by which we can develop that. We are now planning to develop smart village, where by using the low cost housing, by using the different type of waste material. Now in my room, I can show you, there is a paint. This is by the paint which we have, it is from gobar. And we have 150 industries where we are using this paint. This is the paint from the big company and this is the paint from the gobar. Now all type of paint we can make from gobar, from cow dung. So my suggestion is, there are lot of technology by which we can make the village economically strong and sustainable development. We need road, drinking water, health services, good schools, education and smart villages. And now in particular sugarcane area, the people have capacity. They can give 1 lakh rupees per year, or 2 lakhs rupees per year for their housing scheme. We need to design the scheme in a way by which they will use solar energy, the power will be free of charge. They will use recycling of the water and the water can be used. We will make good landscaping and 500 square feet of house we can make with that fly ash using that Chinese technology. Already I am doing experiment. My dream is to make smart village where 24-hour water will be available and there will be playground, there will be good roads, there will be a drainage system, there will be solar power, everything, a good standard living there. Now the world is thinking on the line of happy human index. The domestic happy human index is very important. In the rural agriculture tribal area, by using the appropriate technology, we can make economically viable sustainable development by creating more jobs. What we need: proven technology, economic viability, availability of raw material and marketability of the finished product. And today there are some strengths and some weaknesses with the rural economy. Today we are developing tourism. I am just giving you the example. The tourism is a sector where 49% of the capital investment we are using for creating jobs. Now I am making Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Yamunotri, Char Dham road of 12,000 crore. And it will be all season road, not for 6 months. So it is going to increase the tourism to create at least 10 lakh jobs in Uttarakhand. We are making road to Pandharpur, that is Palaki Marga in Maharashtra, connecting Pandharpur to Dev Alandi. We are making expenditure of 12,000 crore, creating jobs in Maharashtra. We have connected Buddha circuit. We are spending 22,000 crore on Buddha circuit, by which it is going to attract the international tourists from the northeast, from the Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, China, Singapore and Japan to come to see the Buddha birthplace and everything. So Buddha circuit is there. We are developing the Ayodhya circuit of 25,000. We are developing Mathura circuit of 12,000 crore. We are connecting Jain temples. The way in which we are developing religious centers, adventure areas, forest area, wildlife, by which we are going to create employment potential. And I am confident this is going to create jobs for crores of people in the rural agriculture and tribal India. People want amenities, good amenities, washrooms, restaurants, and their handloom, handicraft they can sell. We can make them. We are making in NHI 670 amenities, where the restaurant, shopping area, everything will be there. Helicopter, heliport will be there. Drone port will be there. So that is to be the futuristic development, the way in which we are planning. Exactly the principle of all this development is how we are going to create employment potential and growth in the socially, economically, educationally backward area. And the most important thing is, the theme of your seminar is how we are going to develop sustainable infrastructure, not only in Mumbai, Delhi, Calcutta, Chennai. I am using a lot of public-private investment. And I am confident we can make 50 lakhs crore project with the public-private investment. I'm giving the example. When we in our InvIT model, we have going to our share bond issue in the Mumbai capital market, Mumbai Stock Exchange. The time was prescribed for 7 years, 7 days. But first day, within 7 hours, our NHI bond issue was 7 times oversubscribed. And we have given the facility that they will get 8.02%, 0.5% interest per month, per year, and the interest they will get per month. So the bank interest is 4%. You are making investment in dollar with the 2%. In India, if you are going to invest in InvIT bond, you will get 8.05% yearly. So why we don't want investment from the foreign countries. We can make roads by giving good economic viability to the small and poor and government retired people, that they will get the money from that. So making infrastructure is an economically viable project. It is not a charity. And every time by using government policies, if we can attract the public-private investment for sustainable development, it can be possible. In the biofuel sector, we are now, once time our farmer, we name it as Annadata. Now it is Urja Data. Now we are making him bitumen Data. We are making bitumen from rice straw. In the Panipat, we have a project. We are making 1 lakh liter of ethanol from rice straw, popularly known as parali. And because of burning of parali, Delhi is facing the pollution problem. And from that rice straw, we are making 1 lakh liter of ethanol, 150 ton of biobitumen, and bio-aviation fuel. So with bitumen and bio-aviation, we will adding 10% bio-aviation fuel into aviation fuel. So by using technology, we can create new jobs to the rural agriculture tribal India, where the technology is important. Now we have got 186 projects. They are making bio-CNG and bio-LNG from rice straw in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh. Already the project are in process. 36 projects are already completed. And now the bio-CNG and bio-LNG we are using in truck, buses and cars. The first Indian tractor in bio-CNG is my own tractor we are running, and 1 lakh rupees of saving is there. It is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. Now you just understand presently our import of fossil fuel is 16 lakh crore. And in due course of time, when I taken charge as minister, our automobile industry number was 7 in the world. Now our number is 3rd. Just 2 months before we surpassed Japan. And now the first number is USA, second number is China, and 3rd is India, 4th is Japan. And our mission is, now presently the economy of automobile industry is 12.5 lakh crores. This is the industry which is giving maximum GST to the state and central government. This is the industry which up till now create 4 crore 50 lakh jobs. And our mission is to make this industry number 1 in the world. All reputed brands present in India, they are starting their export from India. And we have ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, bio-CNG, electric and green hydrogen mission. So my suggestion is, if we 16 lakh crore of import, which is coming to 25 lakh crore, if we diverted that to the rural agriculture India, by making diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector, what is to be an economic impact? What is it going to create employment potential? What is going to contribute for agriculture growth rate? So my suggestion in water, health, energy, education, livelihood and sustainability, everywhere where we need to increase the speed, and that is the need of the country. For the speed, we need appropriate technology. Because appropriate technology, there is no economic viability. And without economic viability, there is no capital investment. One side, we are using government budget for the development. Other side, we will make double engine with public-private investment, and 100% in due course of time, we will change the socio-economic picture of the country. So here it is a very important thing that sustainable infrastructure, we are in the process. The road infrastructure is very good. When you will come to India, you can see. Now we can make from Delhi to Dehradun 2 hours, Delhi to Haridwar 1.5 hours, Delhi to Amritsar 4 hours, Delhi to Katra 6 hours, Delhi to Srinagar, 8 hours. Delhi to Chandigarh, 2.5 hours. Delhi to Jaipur, 2 hours. Delhi to Mumbai, 12 hours. Already we have completed Bangalore to Mysore, 1 hour, 10 minutes. Then we are already before December, we will complete from Bangalore to Chennai, 2 hours. So we are making lot of roads. And now we are planning making electric highway, cable, by which we will take our transport. We will reduce the cost of the transport of diesel buses compared with diesel buses by 30% and giving comfort to the people for the public transport. So the way in which we are making innovative models, there is economic viability. Internal rate of return is very good. I am telling you, when I was minister in Mumbai, I got appointed to make 55 flyovers in Mumbai. Worli Bandra Sea Link project, Mumbai Pune Express Highway, all the projects we get our money back. And now that is the thing that people are now accepted that if they want good services, they have to pay for it. So my suggestion is with double engine, one side from budgetary support and one side from public-private investment, by using the best technology and best successful practices in the world, how we are going to make sustainable development in the rural, agricultural, tribal India. There are 500 blocks, aspirant blocks, and 120 aspirant districts, which are socially, economically, educationally backward. We need cooperation and guidance for the people like you. What type of new technology we can use, where Jal, Jameen, Jangal and Janwar, on the basis of that, how we can make sustainable development. How we are making smart cities, we can make smart villages. Agro-processing industries, by using agro-bio waste air, making the alternative biofuel and alternative fuel. There are a lot of number of technologies are available, and I feel that your contribution in this sector is very valuable and very important. Once again, I am giving my thanks to Wheels Global Foundation USA, because you give me the opportunity to express my thought, and I am confident that India is emerging as a big economic power. Our dream is to make Indian economy a super economic power. हम विश्वगुरु बनना चाहते हैं. वी हैव गॉट द पोटेंशियल. एक तरफ मूल्याधिष्ठित जीवन पद्धति, वैल्यू बेस्ड एजुकेशन, आवर स्पिरिचुअल साइंस, आयुर्वेद, योग विज्ञान, वैल्यू बेस्ड फैमिली सिस्टम, और दूसरी तरफ ज्ञान विज्ञान, तंत्र विज्ञान, इनोवेशन एंड नॉलेज, दोनों को कोऑर्डिनेट करके इन फ्यूचर में हम इंडिया को विश्वगुरु बना सकते हैं. विवेकानंद जी ने कहा था अमेरिका में, शिकागो में, कि 18वीं सदी जो होगी वो ऑलरेडी उस समय मुगलों की थी. 19वीं सदी जो थी तो अंग्रेजों का सब तरफ यूनियन जैक था. 20वीं सदी जो थी अमेरिका की थी. अब 21वीं सदी जो है वो हिंदुस्तान की है, भारत की है. और इसमें आप जैसे लोगों का इंटेलेक्चुअल विजन और कंट्रीब्यूशन और मोर प्रायोरिटी फॉर रूरल, एग्रीकल्चर, ट्राइबल, जल, जमीन, जंगल, जानवर, एंड टेक्नोलॉजी रिलेटेड with the rural India, agriculture India is very important. I feel that your knowledge, your ability will contribute and will give you new vision to our people in India. Once again, I am giving thanks to all of you that your great contribution in USA is giving recognition and respect to India. Once again, I am giving my all best wishes to all of you. And in my own sector, in infrastructure, now we need to find out the alternative for steel and cement. We are using this glass fiber steel. We are using soil stabilization. We are making satellite-based toll system. We are making automobile energy on the automobile industry, on electric, ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, green hydrogen. I have got the car. I just coming with the hydrogen car, which is named as, from Toyota, named as Mirai. And Mirai is the Japanese word. The meaning is future. The futuristic technology, futuristic development and futuristic vision which India need, where the people like you who can contribute. Once again, I am giving my thanks to all of you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
I would say challenge to all the IIT alumni community to contribute towards the growth of the country and achieving India's vision of a developed economy. We have actually a number of people on the panel here. Some of the, I would call out specifically Ron Gupta, who has launched Indian School of Transportation in IIT Kharagpur with a particular focus on this sector. And you're absolutely right. Transportation is not only the table stake and